The United States sends over $700 billion out of the country every year to pay for imported oil. Now, this foreign oil and energy is among the most critical issues facing the nation's entrepreneurs, our environment, and even our national security.
We're importing almost 70% of our oil. That is totally unacceptable, and it's dangerous for the country. And I had a plan to how we could reduce that by a third.
The legendary entrepreneur is a veteran oil and gas developer. However, Pickens' national energy strategy is based on harnessing wind power. Pickens wants to build wind farms and build businesses around this new sustainable energy form.
The wind farm I'm building is at Pampa, Texas. It'll be 4,000 megawatts. There'll be a lot of wind farms built north of Pampa, Texas, all to the Canadian border. That can be used for power generation, which would release natural gas from power generation so that you could use the natural gas as transportation fuel. And that would cut our dependency on foreign oil by maybe as much as 38–40%. And that would be tremendously helpful to the country.
The businessman, best known for his success in oil, is one of the richest people in the world. Pickens is spending more than $50 million to educate Americans about his sustainable energy plan.
You can imagine if we can reduce our 70% dependency on foreign oil by 1/3, that would help our security tremendously. Second, it would economically, it would be so much, it would cut the $700 billion down by a third, which would be about $250–300 billion. So it's a plan that economically is great for the country. We would use domestic fuels, we would use renewables and green fuels to accomplish that. We'd use wind for power generation, and we'd use natural gas for transportation fuel, and it would be 1/2 the cost of gasoline and diesel.
Pickens believes wind power represents an economic revival for rural America, and the investment in the sustainable energy source will spur startup businesses across the nation's heartland. International research reveals the United States has the potential to be the Saudi Arabia of wind power. The U.S. Great Plains are home to the world's largest wind potential. In fact, North Dakota alone has the potential to provide power for more than 1/4 of the country. But even one of the richest men in the world cannot do it alone. Pickens is calling on other business owners, consumers, and anyone concerned about the economy and national security for help.
We've signed up thousands and thousands of people with us on this idea, and we need an army of people if we're going to influence anything to happen in Washington.
Pickens is urging those interested in the potential of wind power to go to his website, thepickensplan.com, and sign up. It is a cause this legendary oil man is not only putting tens of millions of dollars into, but much of his personal time as he travels across the nation talking energy economics and entrepreneurship. Some lawmakers seem to be listening. Renewable energy incentives and investment credits for wind, geothermal, solar, and other alternative energy sources have been extended through the year 2016. I'm Danita Blackwood reporting for SBTV.com. Small business is our only business.